Good morning, here we are. It's 3 degrees, it's quite chilly. It's Saturday morning this time, so we're out back on the same field again where the 7 coins happened and the balloons went over. So looking forward to it. Nice bit of soft stubble, and yeah, we've got the sexy spade and the standard Deus 1, and we'll get on with it and hopefully show you the first good signal. Right, wish me luck. There we go. Well, not a lot of signals and I've walked quite a way, but I'm in the middle of an enormous field and I've got a slightly random signal. And what is it? It's a horse's head. I found a horse's head before. I did think at the time it might have been a mafia curse. But that's a bit random in the middle of a field. But it's definitely a horse's head. So, be warned. You find a horse's head in your field, I'm not sure what sort of curse it is, but it's the curse of finding something nicer. But different anyway. It's better than a bit of lead. Horsey, horsey, don't you stop. Oh, Makaton sign for horsey, I think, something like that. Horsey, horsey. Anyway, very good, fun thing to find. Right, on to the next. The wind's sharp, and I've walked a long way, and I've had a couple of bits of tin can after that horse, and that was about it. But this 82, 80 seems like a nice signal. The way it's going around there, I think it's probably going to be a bit of trash, but it sounded nice. It's in this bit somewhere, but wasn't out of it, I should say. Still coming in at 79.82. Let's get down and have a look, shall we? Let's see if it is something nice or rubbish. That bit, that. Tilt you a bit more, there you go. Or in that bit. No, it's got a bit fuzzy now. It's in that bit. Sorry about the wind noise if you're getting any. It's a bit blowy around here. Oh, there it is. It is something. It is a little thing. It's a little thing. Well, there you go. It's a little metal thing. Oh, windy. It's a little metal thing that I have found. You can't see any right now or anything, but it's a bit like a belt hoop or a very small bridge, or a step aerobics class thing for tiny people, or just a bit of tat. Anyway, there you go. It's better than a tin can, so oops, now I just dropped it. Oh, now it's in there. Oh, cool, there, it's all gone mad now. Right, so that was it. I'll carry on wandering into the sun. Right, catch you on the next one. Now, many more bits of tin can. This one sounds quite positive, although a bit bright. We're never satisfied, are we? Oh, it's a bit faint. Oh, it's a bit bright. Not very deep either. It wasn't very deep. It's a bit funky now. It's gone a bit funky now. Let's see if we can find it. Look, is it in this big? It is a big lump. Oh, mossy lump. No, it's still in that handful anyway. It's getting smaller. Whatever it is, it's small, and it's in this hand, and not that one, that one. What word for a small thing makes a big noise, doesn't it? So it's in this hand. It looks like, oh, I think it's a button. Look. Tiny little button, look at that. Might even be a button, might be a stud. Sorry, it might come out of your range. Tiny little. Yeah. Not much on that there. It's quite silvery. It's survived quite well, look. But there you go. At least if I'm not missing that, I'm not missing much more, am I? So if I can find tiny things like that, I'm going to do alright. Just need to walk over some nice stuff. Right, okay, on to the next. Well, when you dig 7 or 8 inches down and you see some silver glinting, you think, oh, that's going to be good. Then when you look closer, there you go. Can you see that? I'm not really positive, but I'm hoping. Oh no, it's far too thick. That's far too thick. I thought it was going to be hammered then. Looks more like sixpence now. Oh no, you're joking. Worse than sixpence. Worse than sixpence. It's a 20p. Oh dear. Well, that's a bit soul destroying, isn't it? How did that get this deep in the middle of a field? That must have fell out of farmer's pocket. I'll give it back to him when I see him. Crustiest, nastiest looking 20p I think I've ever seen. It's not even that old. Look. It's got slightly older Queen's head on it as well. So, well, I suppose it's a coin. So thankful for small mercies, but. Well, it's not got the 20p shape, it's been rounded off. Oh dear. Well, coin. Anyway, coin, yes, found a coin today. Even if I don't find anything else, I found a coin. Far away from the 7 that I found the last time I was here. Anyway, right, enough of the gloom, let's carry on. The disappointments of the 20p. This sounds quite nice. Mid-80s. Sorry about the wind. This way. Shield you a bit. It's coming across these fields, there's nothing to stop it. As you can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. Right, it's in here, still 84, 83. See if it's something nice or something nasty. Whatever that is. 2 bits of it. Sorry. Let me go over. A bracket and another bracket. 2 bits of bracket, look. Lovely sound though. But just a bit of tap. So in the bag it goes. On to the next. Plane going over. Try and block you from the wind. Well, that was a nice interlude. The farmer's wife came over with 2 boys who were lovely, and their cousin. So we all had a bit of a detect. I bought the lads a little detector. What's not what it's called now? One of the children's ones. Anyway, it's really quite good. It's happy or a sad face, which is what we need on this really. Happy or sad face. But that sounded quite good anyway. 85, 86. So we'll give this one a dig and see. Ooh. Mini Horde, that's what it was called, the Mini Horde. Yeah, Mini Horde detector. So the mini one's age 4 to 8, and that's just ideal. Anyway, back to this. It's 77. It's looking more lead country now. God, that wind's picking up. Blowing a hoolie here. And you can see it in the bits of stuff that are blowing around. Absolutely. In here somewhere. It's got a bit hissy. This makes me think lead again. That might just have fell in. That was Yeah, it's... Sorry, I'm miles away from you. Now, that's weird. It's like a little tab, look. Nothing exciting though. Nope, now it's stuck to my glove. Haha! There it is. Anyway, nothing exciting, but a nice signal. So, right, on to the next. Once again, I'm trying to stay out of the wind. That's quite nice. 76, 77. On a slant. I think I'm on a slant, you know. Yeah, that's probably better. On a slant. Here we go. Yeah. Now, I think so that's the worm. That's metallic worm, perhaps. A metallic worm. They're still coming in a good 76. Let's see if we can get down and have a look. Like. Oh, yeah, back. Yeah, like that. Oh. Upset was that bit? It wasn't that bit either. Oh, so it's in here. Oh, there we go. Look. You see that? Look. Is that a button or is it a coin? Oh, actually, I think it might be a little coin. Doesn't seem to have a shank on it. It looks sixpence size. Let's give it a rub on the trousers. Let's see if there's anything that we can see. Well, I can't see anything, but I presume it's not silver, so it might be a farthing or something, perhaps, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I can't make it out. But I think it looks more sixpence size. Although sixpences are silver, they would usually survive a bit better than that, unless they're when there wasn't so much silver in a sixpence. So there you go. Well, that'll be fun to clean up when we get home, perhaps. Oh, there's a head. Look, there's a head. I don't know who that is. Whose head's that? He's looking left. Head with something, head with sevenths and bald head. So he got a bald head? I think he's got a bald head. I don't think it's George. Oh, unless it might be. It might be George VI. Anyway, we'll clean it up and I'll try and tell you what it is in the roundup. Okay, on we go. Oh, the wind doth blow and we'll have snow. You don't know. Right on the bank here. Cracking 85. That's quite good. Quite a good signal. Oh, sniffy, excuse me. Once again, sniffing me enough. It's just as weird as it. Be careful, I don't fall into the dike. It's right on the edge of the dike. Good YouTube, wasn't it? But cold and nasty on a day like today. blowing 7 bells or something else here. Who's gone? Right, if I can get my back to the wind, shelter you a bit. Hopefully we'll see what this is. Now it's out. It was quite a long way down. God, can't have to do this one-handed because my detector's gonna fall over in the wind. Hopefully not pointing at me. Well, okay. It's going to be in one of these bits somewhere. Everybody's screaming at the screen. Use your pinpointer. Oh, there we go. Not that hand. Not that hand, hopefully. Of course, banging sound. Oh look, it's coin. There we go. Doesn't look particularly old, looks a bit of a greenie again. Oh actually, oh no, I think that's Britannia. Yeah, there's Britannia, look. Britannia in the sun. Not even a good date off this. This is where I have to take my glasses off and move my head closer to it to see. Was this on the back then, Victoria? No. Oh, I think it's a young Victoria lot. Yeah, look at that. That's nice in the sun. Hope you can see that. I got in the right place. Yeah, that's a young Victoria, so it's 1800s, 1860s. Okay, right, here we go. Glasses off, let's have a check. 1890. So it's probably the last of the young bunheads, I should think, just about. Can't remember when Albert died, but I assume she died in 1900 something. 1, 2, 3, 1901 maybe. So it's got to be the last of the young bunheads. Anyway, that's come out really well, hasn't it? Smash in. Glad I took that one. Right. Anyway, see bits of sun but bits of wind. On to the next one. Remove the wind. I like that one. 92. 92, 93. That sounds nice. I'm not sure what that would be, but it certainly sounds good. The colour of the soil. So we mentioned this before about the colour. I think it was Dukes of Derbyshire. It's another one of my favourite channels, Dukes of Derbyshire, and he quite often mentions the fact that the soil tends to change colour if there was something around it. Like it leaches out into the surrounding ground. It certainly seems to be a changing colour here, but who knows? Oh yeah, yeah. So if you're watching, dig stuff. To be fair, still there. I will always watch Dukes of Derbyshire, Dig of Dawn, Fish Wish, England's History, Sagas. Yeah, there's quite a few actually, to be fair, as well. I've missed. But some cracking channels in there. Some people with some. Oh, Button Boy! Don't forget Button Boy and his wife, Norfolk Girl Detects. I know Lincolnshire is supposed to be good land, which it is really, but some stuff in Suffolk and Norfolk will be brilliant. Get a bit of Roman around here and a bit of medieval, but we don't really get any Celts or anything, so I'll go down the way here, aren't I? And depending who thinks I've missed it, it's going to be in the side of the hole, or possibly deep iron. Oh, it's still coming out nice. 93. It's not sort of going up to 99s and stuff like they frequently do. But either. So, probably means I've missed it to one side. So, this is a good machine. It's not renowned for being very deep, although some might disagree, but, which is why we've got a Deus 2 91, and that does sound good. I don't like to get my hopes up, but that sounds banging. Oh, come on, nice bit of silver. Would be lovely, wouldn't it? The worm, barnet worm. Oh, it's a coin at least. There you go, look. There she blows. And there she comes. Was a good signal, I must admit. Sadly not silver, or else we'd see a bit more on it. Well, I can't really make a lot out on that one at the moment. I really can't make anything out on that. It's obviously old. It was down a long way. Up a long way down. That's pretty good. But I doubt we're going to get much off that one. Oh, well found anyway, Deus. Well done, Deus. Well, yeah, we'll have a better look at it when we've cleaned it up. Right, let's carry on to the next one. Well, working my way down the dike back to the car. 88 side, that sounds like a coin all day. I found another one since then. It was Elizabeth, so it's quite a new one, but pretty decimal, but still another coin. Can you see people will sit down and have a break? There we go. Yeah, although it's getting a bit dark, a bit higher numbers now. It's not always a good thing, because sometimes it can end up being deep iron. Another one of those times I was afraid to suddenly fall in the dike. You've been framed. It's today too. Record me falling in the dike and get me some money so I can buy a Deus too, eh? Lights out. Let's have a look. It's down here somewhere. Oops. Oh, there you go, it was a good choice. Oh, there you go. It is. I'm not sure what it was. Oh, it's a button, look. Oh, it's an old gilt button, look. You see a bit of gilding on the back, look. That was a posh button in its day, look. Gold gilded button. Nothing on the front of it anymore, but there you go. In its day, that would have been lovely, look. Bit of gold. Bit of gold. If only gold plated. Right, okay, we'll carry on. Not long now, and then we'll be back off home for dinner. Well, here's this weekend's digs goodies. or Tiny Tat, I think, is closer to the point for this weekend. So much little tiny bits of metal. But there you go, there was a few little highlights. The usual amount of buttons and a couple of shotty ends and stuff. But my second ever horse's head. Check that out. I think you did see, if you've watched the rest of the video, I'm waiting for the impending Mafia curse, but don't know why I find horses' heads and not the rest of the body. But anyway, something interesting. Doesn't look that old, but an old lead toy of some description. So yeah, horse's head, quite good fun. Another nice selection of coins. A nice, that was a Young Victoria, Elizabeth II, something that was unknown. That was nice because that's you can see that showing in the background. There he is, look, George III. So that's quite an old one. He's a bit rubbed, but oh, Britannia's upside down. Sorry, Mum. I'm tipping upside down. Looking the other way, you see. Now they look right, and they used to look left, or the other way around, something like that. Anyway, so that was a nice coin. It's a nice old one, and a farthing, which was definitely seen better days. And what I really cursed, I think, during the time was a bit of silver. I thought it was, but it was an absolutely manky 20p. But there you go. So it was still a good day. I think we're probably this weekend we'll be back on that field for the last time before it gets sown. Then we'll have to look around for another one. But yeah, all good fun. Hope you enjoyed the dig, and I'll see you in the next one soon.